Warning. This program contains coarse humor and a sense of language that some people might not share. Viewer discretion is advised. Viewer dissection is not advised.
Oh, sorry. She didn't answer. Hey, where are you from? I mean, like, where did you come from? Meaning, where were you born? I mean, where do you live?
Well, there's a town not far from here.
Not far from here. Where's that?
Somewhere.
Looks like she doesn't want to talk about it. Is Lena hiding something too? It is inexplicable in the case that Olga Dmitrievna, but in Lena's case, you'd absolutely not like her. Is it a secret?
No. Just
somewhere in the south too. I should have thought of something more original. Every single one of my sudden ideas turns out the wrong way, and this attempted play to play spy work turned out even worse. And I thought about the South just because the pioneer camp of the Soviet Union I remembered was Artek.
Yes.
Then I hesitated to reply. I couldn't quite tell if she was lying or not.
Don't you like it here?
I wonder what part of what I said make her think so. Absolutely not. I like it here. My false friendliness sounded very insincere, grating on the ears. What about you?
I like it. It's so calm here. There are lots of books in the library. And the people here are nice.
But not all of them?
Why?
Did I really say that last bit out loud? Turns out I did. Well, you know. Uliana, for example, she's like an Energizer battery with a completely unbalanced point of power application.
Battery? What?
Maybe I really was sent back in time. Never mind. Or Alyssa, she's saying a pioneer is the kid's role model. Certainly doesn't describe her. If everyone started following her example, it would be a complete disaster for the country in 20 years or so. However, thinking about it, you can draw the conclusion that everybody did follow the example of Alyssa Deveshchevska in the 80s, where I probably am right now.
She's not like that, actually.
Not like that? Not like what?
Not like how you said before.
To begin with, I hadn't said anything. I just stated the fact that she's not the best example to follow.
Well, maybe.
Sounds like you know her well enough.
Probably.
I asked that question only to keep the conversation going and didn't expect an answer like that. Alyssa and Lena were too different. The idea that the two could be close is unbelievable for me.
We came from the same town.
As if she had foreseen my question.
We have common friends, even though Alyssa is 1 year older.
Okay, it's a little bit strange. Oh, not like that. I'm just surprised.
Everyone gets surprised.
Lena smiled a bit. I took the second box. Analgalum, activated charcoal, analginum, activated charcoal, saline solution, potassium permanganate. Lena always spoke in simple sentences. How can I communicate with her if every conversation turns into a monologue or just an awkward silence? I wasn't quite satisfied with such state of things. Sometimes it looked like she's hiding something beneath a mask of shyness. But what? You know, I read a book not that long ago. Do you like science fiction?
Not much.
Damn, another failure. Well, if you don't like it, then what books do you like?
Different kinds.
The conversation wasn't going smoothly, and I had to turn it off for the better. Who knows why, but I thought about the dance again. Feelings of uneasiness, discomfort, and even shame overwhelmed me once more. Looks like I'm not that different from Lena when it comes to such things. I am shy and afraid of things I don't understand or can't do. I should probably overcome my own fears before anything else. And this will help me understand her better. I've made up my mind. There are only a couple of boxes left.
Yes.
Hey, I've got an idea. How about we go to the canteen afterwards? I think the tape recorder was taken back there. What is it doing in the canteen? I hesitated.
What for?
Her sincere look made it clear that she didn't have the slightest idea what I'm going for. Well, frankly speaking, I just don't know how to dance, and that's why I don't like it. That's the reason I was so confused back there. Maybe I could thank you by dancing with you?
But I...
She stopped sorting the medicine for a moment, blushed, and looked right into my eyes. I got a bit stubborn. It really was a stupid idea. It's okay if you don't want to. I don't insist.
What if someone sees us?
I certainly didn't think about that. It's not a big deal. But everybody's asleep already. And no one is going to be in the canteen at night.
How will we get in there?
I should have thought of that beforehand. Well... That moment I regretted that I still didn't get my cell phone from the leader's cabin. Olga Dmitrievna headed off, and I forgot about it. Anyway, I had to say something to get this away from this awkward topic. What kind of music do you like?
Different kinds. I'm not really into it.
Then let's imagine it's playing now. I mean that we hear it playing.
How's that?
Like it plays in your head. I still remember the melody the pioneers were dancing to. The music words were really clear in my memory.
I'm not sure I can do it.
You can, just try.
Probably.
I got her consent. In Lena's case, even that probably can be considered a yes. We silently sorted medical supplies for the rest of the time, writing down their names and quantities. I should pay more attention to every word I say after such luck. I stayed silent through most of the time. Soon we finished the last box. I gave Lena the filled-in list and started to stare at her like I saw Bigfoot riding a unicycle while juggling piglets. It was amazing and frightening and, above all, mesmerizing. She suddenly broke out laughing. What?
That look of yours.
What about it?
It's just funny.
Really?
Yes, so where are we gonna go?
Where? Her last words unsettled me. I completely forgot about what we were talking about. Frankly speaking, I had completely left this world for a moment.
Well, you know, to dance.
Lena blushed right away, and her face took on a strange expression of shyness, uneasiness, and fear. Ah, yes, sorry. I was just lost in thought. Let's go to the pier. I don't know why I chose that place. Maybe because you could run into a pioneer at the square in the residential area or near the canteen, but not at the pier. That's what I thought, at least. Or maybe because of the large, bright moon reflecting on the water in the night. Or maybe it's a full moon today. I don't know how, but this solution just offered itself. If you don't like it, then we can...
No, that's a really nice place.
Lena locked the door and we made our way to the pier. Night fell on the sleeping camp.
Should we follow the road?
Why? It'll be faster if we cut through the forest. There's a nice path there.
Well, there could be.
Who, an owlet? I laughed.
No, you...
A shadow of displeasure crossed her face. Never mind it, sorry. If you want to...
Okay, but can I...
Without finishing, she grabbed onto my arm.
Is it okay with you?
Now it was my turn to blush. Of course. We walked through the forest. It was hardly a forest, though. More like a small grove between the camp and the pier. About 100 meters long. I would never think there would be anything to be afraid of, even on my own. But it just seemed like Lena's fear was contagious. The branches swayed over us. I shuddered, and Lena clung to my arm even more strongly. Don't be afraid. It must be a squirrel.
Yeah.
We reached the pier. The night was really beautiful. I walked closer to the river and called Lena. Look! The pier, the boathouse, and the moon were reflecting in the water. It looked like another world, with the surface of the water being the door to Wonderland. You could just jump in and find yourself on the other side. May I have this dance? I extended my arm to her and bowed clumsily. Lena hesitated.